Hello everyone, how you doing? This is me reading the Dueno Elegies, the first elegy by Rene Maria Rilke, and I'm just gonna test out my speaking voice just to speak more, just to slow down my speech process or speaking, just to hear how I sound because I'm been told that I speak very fast. So I definitely want to slow down a bit, and I'm just gonna read this poem. I'm sure there are better readings on YouTube, and it's best if you read it for yourself, but I'm just gonna practice a bit. Probably gonna face away from the camera just to read on the laptop. But yeah. First elegy. Who, if I cried out, would hear me among the angelic orders? And even if one were to suddenly take me to its heart, I would vanish into its stronger existence. For beauty is nothing but the beginning of terror that we are still able to bear, and we revere it so, because it calmly disdains to destroy us. Every angel is terror, and so I hold myself back and swallow the cry of a darkened sobbing. Ah, who then can we make use of? Not angels, not men, and resourceful creatures we see clearly that we are not really at home in the interpreted world. Perhaps there remains some tree on a slope that we can see again each day. There remains to us yesterday's street and the thinned out loyalty of a habit that liked us and so stayed and never departed. Oh, and the night when the wind full of space wears out our faces. Whom would she not stay for? The longed for, gentle, disappointing one, whom the solitary heart with difficulty stands before. Is she less heavy for lovers? Ah, they only hide their fate between themselves. Do you not know yet? Throw the emptiness out of your arms to add the space we breathe. Maybe the birds will feel the expansion of air and intimate flight. Yes, the spring times needed you deeply. Many a star must have been there for you so you might feel it. A wave lifted towards you out of the past. Or, as you walked past an open window, a violin gave of itself. All this was their mission. But could you handle it? Were you not always still distracted by expectation, as if all you experienced, like a beloved, came near to you? Where could you contain her, with all the vast strange thoughts in you, going in and out, and often stain the night? But if you are yearning, then sing the lovers for long. Their notorious feelings have not been immortal enough. Those who almost envied them, the forsaken, that you found as loving as those who were satisfied. Begin always as new, the unattainable praising. Think, the hero prolongs himself, even his falling was only a pretext for being his latest rebirth. But lovers are taken back by exhausted nature into herself, as if they were not the power to make them again. Have you remembered Castera Stampa sufficiently yet, that any girl whose lover has gone might feel from that intenser example of love? Could I only become like her? Should not these ancient sufferings be finally fruitful for us? Isn't it time that loving we freed ourselves from the beloved, and trembling endured as arrows endure the bow, so as to be in its flight something more than itself? For staying is nowhere. Voices, voices. Hear then my heart, as only saints have heard, so that the mighty call raised them from the earth. They though knelt on impossibly and paid no attention, such was their listening. Not that you could withstand God's voice, far from it, but listen to the breath, the unbroken message that creates itself from the silence. It rushes towards you now, from those youthfully dead. Whenever you entered, didn't their fate speak to you, quietly in churches in Naples or Rome, or else an inscription exultantly impressed itself on you, as lately the tablet in Santa Maria Formosa? What do they will of me, that I should gently remove the semblance of injustice that slightly at times hinder their spirits from a pure moving on? It is truly strange to no longer inhabit the earth, to no longer practice customs barely acquired, not to give a meaning of human futury. Yeah, I think that's it for me right now. It's pretty over long and I made a couple mistakes. You can always find this PDF online. Rilke has been dead a good while now. I don't think his family or is profiting off his poems, as poems are usually for posterity instead of actually paying for food and rent and all that. I see someone, Ruth Rilke here. His daughter, maybe? She's dead though. She died in 1972. Genealogy. I too have been searching up my genealogy. Just talked to my aunt about where our family is from and all that. So my great grandparents had names like Maud and Baldwin. Me, I go by Kyle. Father's ex-partner. Paladin. I won't even try to pronounce the last name. Father's ex-partner. Lou. Andrea Salmon. Mother Clara. Harriet. Sophia. Stuff. Okay. See you later, guys.